Hi, welcome to AwkwardHamster. Today we'll be taking a look at this Dragon Touch drone. The model is DK01. It's a light drone. It could be motion controlled. I've got some information printed on the box here. Does come with controller, but what caught my interest was this. I don't think I've tried a drone that was motion controlled before. Just find the spot to open this up. First things first, let's look at the user manual. This says it's for ages 14 and up. Here are the contents of it. Advertised usage time is 10 minutes. I'm just gonna breeze through this. If you want to read any part of this in more detail, just feel free to pause the video. Okay. Here's a quick button to do tricks. Headless Mode, emergency stop. Here's the gravity sensor remote control instructions. Definitely need to go through this in more detail again before I start flying this at the park. All right. Warranty information. Just going to peel this off here. It feels very toy-like. Here's the drone. And here's the battery compartment for the drone. The bottom pegs over here, these are foam. Power button's right on top. Came with two batteries, 1.85 watt hours, 3.7 volts, 500 milliamps. Here's the charger, USB charger for the battery. Here's some replacement propellers. Maintenance screw, it's a Phillips. Another. Oh, this one's for the watch then. So in the manual it says that this one is the water drop remote control. Takeoff, landing button. Here's the gravity sensor remote control. On the left is a charging port for that USB adapter. Power button, LED indicator. Here is the finger button. I'm gonna charge up all the batteries and go practice flying a little bit.
Using the wrist to control a drone is actually a bit easier. For my 6-year-old, all she needs to do is just use her wrist. Whereas with the remote control with the 2 thumbsticks, she has a little bit more difficult time. Now with my 8-year-old, he prefers the controller because with this controller, he can go higher, he can go further. He can do tricks easier. He likes the buttons over here. With this one, he just finds this a bit more childish because it's just too easy. When we first turn on the drone here, now it's paired.
Send it further away, send it back, do some tricks on it. And put a little bit closer before I do tricks. Now, when doing any sort of those flips, just make sure you got about 3 feet of clearance at least. Here's the Teardrop Remote. I personally have not really gotten accustomed to it. I still find the remote control or the gyroscopic one a lot easier to use. This one supposedly uses the sensors on the side and it should avoid the objects, but it just hasn't really worked out for me. Turn this on. Now I'm just going to try to block the sensors. It is avoiding it. I'm not sure if it's because some of the sensors aren't operational or what's going on, but like this sensor, for example, the one on this side, this one knows to avoid. The others, not so much. If I land it, just press that. Oop. Just press that button again. This has headless mode, which is great for younger kids or anyone that's starting to learn how to fly a drone, because my kids, they're just expecting a drone to face the same direction that they're facing. There's protective covering almost everywhere other than the bottom. This is one of the few drones where I let my kids fly around indoors. It's banged against the walls. It hasn't broken anything inside the house. Just scuff marks on the drone where they hit the cabinets and wherever we crash, indoor or outdoor. But it's taking a beating and it still functions. The remote control is fairly easy to use. The kids like it. Personally, for myself, the buttons over here, every now and then I still need to refer to it because I just don't like the position of it. For example, if I wanted to just fine tune it a little bit, it'd be forward, forward, back, left, and right. So they could just place it like forward, back, left, and right, like a D-pad. The teardrop sensor functionality, I don't really use it. My kids don't really use it. The sensors on here do not function like a camera, so it's not going to be taking any type of photos or surveilling any sort of environments. Even though it came with 2 batteries, each battery only had 5 minutes of flight time. I will not get this drone for adults, even for adults that's trying to learn how to fly, but this is a good kids drone for indoors or outdoors. Thanks for watching this review. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to contact me. Bye.